Hi everyone, this is the 8th session of the Veriff challenge. This is for reviewing the creation of the implementation of the use case customer upload images to file session and set up the ground for the last one. Summary must be able to customers to consult at any time. I'm gonna review a little bit about what's implemented. So first of all, nothing really on the files, but I added here test nesting, audio response, and below. This is for testing. And then IOHTTP, I don't know why I created poetry. It's kind of mention. Okay. I added poetry. Maybe it's not required because I install it. If I install it, let me put second session, third session. Yeah, I installed it in order to be in here instead of machines, but it doesn't make too much sense. Well, it's not like required, so I can actually poetry in poetry, and then I make a little bit streaming on dependencies because it actually has only dependencies. But if I rely on that, I should be able to put it here. Well, it's here, but I don't know why. Yeah, it was installed inside. Okay. Well, anyway, it should be installed inside the env environment. Cool. So let's continue. So what I did, basically, what I did is to create the unit test that it involves the domain here, not the session, but upload images. We were in the last session talking about this. So more than 5 images. I created this one for not file content, of what happens if it's tried to upload something that is not there, that is not actually file, it doesn't have the requirements in the file. So upload images, and this is like okay guys. So more than 5 and the content is invalid. And upload if hasn't been started. It has to be an error because it here says that the customer starts a session, then the customer will upload the file. So this means like customer images per session. So I'm assuming that in order to upload, then first have to be started. Yes. So this has as well a particular report that is get face encoding, and it has here as well for the persistence. Here they have this kind of like session. So if we go to this one, so the get create and the get. Why do we need the get? Yes. Oh, it's not creating the ports. It's not created in the ports. I just realized that for the persistence, yeah, it is created in the ports. Yeah. So usage test session. So persistent data, yeah, in the adapter test session. So this is the thing that we saw. Cool. Session, this is nothing because the ports are interfaces like empty shells, and then we have the test main, which is basically creating a session that this. Yeah, I need to use Pillow in order to create a smash GPG file and then upload it as in the request. I'm using this kind of like RESTful API because I say like session is an identity, custom ID is the session ID for the customer. So I identify starting a session for the customer. So the customer says, okay, we want to start. And then for the customer, which is the identifier of the session, upload images. So if I created a make file. So in the make file, we have the install and we have the make test. Yeah. We have this test dimension that we haven't talked about. Yeah. But because this is new, I use this IO response in order to mock the response of calling this. I'm basically calling this and then being that it's being called and this is the result. One of the funny things is that because we are using Docker containers to run it, we cannot know, or there is no possibility to know what's gonna be the expose port. So it runs automatically. Actually, it runs with two containers. One is the test container, and another one is this one. What we have to do is automatically getting dynamic getting the port, the expose port. With this, I basically put it in session so it can be reused. And then with this, basically to interpolate the URL of the service, the encoding service, because the selfie endpoint is there to get the dimensions from a face. Everything runs okay. On top of that, I created this coverage. You can see the coverage. The report for the CI and the link. So format things and then says like, oh, imported but not used. So and now if I run it again, there is no, and then, well, missing a statement on my pie. Yeah, because I haven't implemented get session summary. So it's in here and in here. And this is the thing that I'm gonna do now. Cool. So the last piece is implementing in the README to implement to implement this use case. Then I create the repository, then I add some Git actions, and then this one is not required anymore because actually I created the integration test. And then finally I'm gonna create an ADR for future improvements, like handling errors, service, login, security, go out, deployment, gateway, bus, whatever, security match. Cool. So I will see you in a bit. Thank you very much.